What's up, beautiful people? Today, I wanted to. Today's episode of What Is She Yapping About? Today, I wanted to talk about connection. I believe in a couple little conspiracy theories. We're not going to dive into them, but we can. But right now, we're not. The one I wanted to touch base on is that I believe technology has made it so that we are no longer connected with self. We're no longer connected with God, and we are no longer connected with other humans. Because of this theory, I wrote a book. But I wanted to talk about how we're not connected anymore. And what would it look like if maybe, I don't know, like they say, maybe it was the phones or whatever, you know what I mean? They said like the meme that goes around, and ironically enough, you are watching this more than likely on your phone. But what if the access to internet wasn't so easy? And what if it was back 80s, 90s, early 2000s? What would life look like for you now if there was no smartphones? Would you really be connected? Because I'm old enough to see the time that smartphones turned into something with social media, where social media did bring us closer together to people, to now it's nothing but advertising, and we are a lot distant from people than we used to be. I remember before I had kids, before I had a husband, before the peak of my connecting with people all the time, there was days that I would be by myself 4 or 5, 6 days. This is post-COVID, working remotely, not really interacting with people at all. It spiraled. My depression, which was once bad, got better to even worse. I didn't realize that I was missing the connection. I would be sad when friends flopped. They didn't check in on me like I checked in on them, things like that. But like if I didn't have the phone, would I feel so alone? Because I would watch them go to bars with other friends or connect together and things like that. Like, would I have not seen that and feel so alone? We wouldn't have had to work remotely. We're not gonna go in the conspiracy theory I feel about COVID, but with that being said, like, what would like, circle it back around, because I got the neurodivergent tangent brain. What do you think your life would look like without the easy access to technology, to phones, and to all these things that are easily accessible to us, that are supposed to connect us, but in reality, scared the skin off of me. I don't know where I left off. That dog barking shook me to my core. But anyway, so what would your life look like if things were a little bit more simpler? Maybe you remember that. Maybe you remember what that felt like. And if you didn't grow up in that time, what did it look like? I wrote an immersive 3-book series on this topic. It's a little bit dystopian fiction, but you're more than welcome to check it out and see some of the interpretations I have on it. And I'm sure I'll yap it up with you a little bit more. But with that being said, I'm gonna go connect with my loved ones that I'm so grateful for. With that being said, peace, beautiful people.